Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. So let's get into it, honey. What's going on, you guys? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, okay? And we are here to talk about a couple of things that's going on in these blogs right now. I've been at work all day. I just got home, so I decided to go ahead and give y'all a little video of Yes for the Mess for tonight so you guys can enjoy it, okay? I've been getting tea all damn day. Shout out to one of my moderators that goes by the name of Boss Keon. I really do appreciate him a whole lot. He always serves me up with the tea. He's not the only person from my team, Scotty, claiming to be serving me up with tea all the time. There's somebody else on the horizon that does it too. I'm trying to go back to my Instagram so I can remember. Shout out to Livy as well. And there's another one by the name of Myra. Myra and Natasia. I think that's how you pronounce it, okay? They are always pulling up with the tea. Always pulling up with the tea, okay? Now, before we get into anything in regards to what's going on in these streets, let's get into some promotions right now. And we're about to get into the promo for your favorite reality TV panel. Let's get into the promo, child.
We can always
And that was the promo for the up and coming third season of the Whether You Like It or Not panel, which stars myself, giving you the real tea, Josiah's World TV, Yocrates, Really Be TV, and Simply Sakina. But don't you worry, because there will be another panelist on here as a main panelist, and that's our girl Brandy Chanel. She will be a seventh peach holder on the Whether You Like It or Not panel. And don't you worry about this either, because Reggie, who was a guest panelist last season, will also be a guest panelist again this time around. But me and Reggie have another segment coming on my channel, which is called The Influence. Okay, Josiah just sent in the theme music and everything, so now me and Reggie are about to get into The Influence. Okay, that is what we're about to get into. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be a musical show, and it should be coming out sometime in March, no later than April. Okay, so we will be getting into that. I hope you guys enjoy it, because y'all been asking me for a musical column, and we're about to have it. Roast and Review is coming back, and if you guys don't know what Roast and Review is, Roast and Review got started with me, Terrence, and Josiah when we were talking about Portia's Family Matters, but we will be bringing it back to discuss Candy in the Game and Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, so be on the lookout for Roast and Review returning next month. All right, and also me and Jamar have an interview coming out this Saturday with executive producer of Chasing Atlanta, Chasing LA, Chasing Dallas, anything Chasing Reality. Dario, it's an exclusive interview, okay? Me and Jamar got that down, okay? We'll be interviewing him this upcoming Saturday, okay? The link is already available. I already put it on my community wall. And if you don't see it on the community wall, just go to the Prelude playlist. It's already in there as well. So go up in there, set your reminders, and be ready, okay? Because it's coming. So I think that's all I got right now to promote that's coming up. And we have a lot to talk about today on Yes for the Men. So we're about to get on into it, but we're going to start this thing off on a happier note, okay? And we're going to start off by talking about Debrat and Judy. Now, earlier last week, I talked about Debrat, and she was in the news because Lisa Ray put her on blast because she did not know that Debrat was expecting a baby. Something else that she had to find out on social media, something else that Lisa Ray is upset about. But apparently, according to a tweet that Judy put out, her and Debrat are now married, okay? And the tweet reads, in case you guys can't see it, it says, "I'm blessed to be able to marry my best friend today. 22222. I've never been so cherished and appreciated, and I look forward to spoiling my bish for the rest of our lives because the way she spoils me is indescribable. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of it. So I had to start off with something a little bit light because we get into some heavy stuff today, but it had to start off a little bit light. So what I got to say about this is this right here. Shout out to the Brad. Shout out to the brat. Shout out to the brat. Shout out to the brat. I can't even say anything else. Shout out to the brat. I'm glad that she's in a happy space. I'm glad that she is happy. I'm glad that she's found somebody that makes her happy. You know what I mean? From the looks of it, ever since she's come out publicly, out of the closet and everything else, it just seems like the brat is in a more happier space. She's very happy with her life, very happy with the decisions that she's made, and I cannot help but be even more happier for the Brat. Okay, so shout out to the Brat and Judy. Okay, now I wanted to do Lisa Ray. Did Lisa Ray know that they was going to get married before they came out there? And if she didn't know, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be talking about this soon, child. So, but all I gotta say is shout out to the Brat and shout out to Judy. Your happiness is priceless. And that's all I can really say about that. Happiness is priceless, and when you find happiness with the right person, it's a beautiful thing. Trust and believe me, I know exactly how that feels. Okay. Um, let's see here. So that's really it for that part. I'm just happy for the Brad. She's talked about her past life and things of that nature and stuff like that, but it just seems like she's in a happy space, and I'm glad that she is, because you never know. You never know what she felt during the time that she was in the closet. You never know what she was feeling. You never know how it felt for her to be placed in a position where she felt like she couldn't be out. And now that this world is gay friendly, even though you got people that still want to be homophobic, it's a great way for her to come on out and just be like, I'm living in my truth, child. I like women like me, and that's what it is. Even though none of us were surprised, because I definitely wasn't surprised at all. But hey, it is what it is, honey. So it is what it is. All I can say is we love over here at Scotted by Nature TV. Okay, that's it. That's it. That is all, honey. Okay. So next up is Monique Slaughter. Okay, now as you guys already know, Monique Slaughter is pregnant, and there were rumors that her baby daddy was Rich Dollars, but apparently that was a lie. Okay, so now Monique Slaughter's mama went live. Well, not just her mama, her parents went onto the internet and said that Monique was lying about being pregnant. And Monique wound up posting photos showing off her pregnancy belly, her pregnancy bump. And now she's threatening to sue her parents and media outlets who was publishing claims that she's not pregnant. Okay. Now, this article comes from the Jasmine brand. And we about to get into this article, okay? We're going to read it. We're going to dissect it and move on to the next topic, which is also from the jasminebrand.com. So let's get into it, okay? So let's get into it. So Monique Slaughter is fed up after her parents' latest comments about her pregnancy. Following statements that they don't believe that the reality TV star is pregnant, Monique Slaughter says that she will sue everyone who makes false comments about her pregnancy, directed at her mother and stepfather, as well as the outlets who publish unfact-checked stories about her. Earlier last month, the 34-year-old songstress Monique Slaughter took to her Instagram Live to share with her followers that she's pregnant and expecting a baby girl. After the announcement, her mother and her stepfather, Marla and David Thomas, have made discrediting claims about the pregnancy, stating that they don't believe it's true based on evidence that they've encountered. During their Valentine's Day Q&A, the parents were asked if they think it's true that their daughter is pregnant, to which stepfather David Thomas responded, "Only time will tell," insinuating that he may believe that there to be some untruths about the singer-songwriter's pregnancy. Following up, her mother Marla stated, "For us, that question, neither one of us believe that based on evidence that we've encountered. However, it's sad no matter what. I think that for Monique to put herself into a situation is sad because either one of the two options aren't good. She continued to fabricate a pregnancy and to fabricate a loss is bad. And Monique's state of mind to have a baby would also be tragic at this point in Monique's life. And the same foolishness and mess that she had herself in the last time, meaning you're already at odds with who you're pointing the finger at to be the father if they were a baby." Moniece quickly responded to the claims via an Instagram comment stating that she's going to take steps to publicly prove her pregnancy and then sue everyone who misspoke on it for defamation and harassment, as well as anyone who published unfact-checked stories regarding her pregnancy. The comment reads, "These were taken in December. Tomorrow we'll see January's growth, and then the day after that, we're going to look at this month in real time. Then I'm going to pee on the stick on IG Live. Then I'm going to sue everybody for defamation, cyber stalking, slander, and harassment. Then I'm going to sue everybody who partook in not fact checking and ran false stories." Okay. So I'm gonna read the comments. These were okay. That's already been read. And then she said, look up California state harassment laws. Anything published that causes one emotional distress without proper research is violating the law. Now, if I woke up and decided to terminate tomorrow because this has all become too stressful, I'd still be lying, right? Now, let's do the math. Since September is what they said. Well, that wasn't 7 months ago. It was 5. Today, I'm 2 weeks. So, how people who ain't seen me in months spoken to me know what the F is going on? Alrighty then. So that's pretty much it. And that is the Jasmine Brand article about Monique Slaughter speaking on the fact that her parents were saying that she was lying about being pregnant. And all I gotta say is this right here. Are we really surprised that Marla would do this? Like, we don't know much about Monique's stepfather at all. We don't know much about him because we never really spoke about him like that. But all I gotta say is this right here. We're not surprised. Marla showed that she really didn't care about Moniece like that when she was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. When she was sitting up there talking to Lil Fizzle Pop, sitting up there telling that boy to take full custody from Moniece. That was fucked up. And I just felt like it was just wrong of her to even do that and to just sit up there and put her daughter in harm's way like that and publicly say that her daughter is not fit to be a parent. That's fucked up. That's definitely fucked up, girl. And you don't think that it is? It's fucked up, Marla. It's fucked up. And I think that you need to be checked for it. It's really simple. You need to be checked. Simple. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me how she sits up here and do this all the time. And it's like she don't it's like she sit up here and she does this a lot. She sit up here and discredit her daughter every chance that she get. And then for her not to even see Moniece in so many months and Moniece posting these pictures basically proving that she's pregnant, it's a shame that the girl even got to prove that she's pregnant to her own parents. It's really messed up. And I just feel like it's really rude and just fucked up and disrespectful that her own mom would get online just to try to embarrass Moniece. It's really messed up. It's messed up as hell that she got to go through all these links to sit up here and prove to the public that she's pregnant just because her mama got online and sat up here and said that she ain't pregnant. It's messed up. Totally. Totally messed up. Like straight up. Like it's really crazy. Like for real, for real. Like I just can't see how anyone would sit up here and try to discredit their own daughter like that. Like you're a mother. You're a mother. You know what I'm saying? Like how could you? You know what I'm saying? Like I think that it's foul. I think that it's messed up. And you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's really cowardly for you to even do something like that. It is what it is. Hold on, you guys. Like for real, for real. But that's all I really got for Marla and Moniece and them. I just hope that Moniece really finds, deal with people that want to deal with her, deal with people that have her best interests at heart, and just not fuck with folks that's going to continue to discredit her and try to hurt her. That's supposed to be down for her. That's really all I got on that. That really pissed me off. So it is what it is, child. Yeah. she's rude as hell, messed up as hell for that. And there's really nothing else that can be said about that. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's just crazy to me how her mother can sit there and make her feel low like that. You know what I mean? Like, going to the lengths to go online and say that she lying about being pregnant. Like, who does that anyway? Like, what need would she have to lie about being pregnant? But you know, it is what it is. It ain't really nothing that can be said, child. So, you know, forget about it. It is what it is. So we're gonna move on to the next story, which is Candace Dillard from the Real Housewives of Potomac. Apparently, the folks are saying that she's pregnant, and now she's decided to respond to the speculation about her being pregnant, telling people to fall the F back off her uterus. This girl don't never learn. She always feel like she got to respond to everything, child. But let's get into the article, which is from thejasminebrand.com. The girls sure do keep Andy Cohen busy. In a string of tweets, Candace Dillard clears up speculation that the Real Housewives of Potomac star is currently pregnant. Candace Dillard writes, I am not effing pregnant. Stop asking, stop assuming, po- um stop postulating. I think that's how you pronounce it, child. It's rude, tasteless, and triggering for people who are really trying to get pregnant and can't. Not me before you put that on me too. If and when I am with child, you all would be the last to know and we can celebrate then. It's also just irksome because I feel like in a lot of ways society trivializes having children, not childbirth, which I feel is highly coveted and handled with great care, but the actual act of raising children is trivialized. Candace Dillard joined the Bravo Real Housewives franchise in 2017 during Dillard's 3 seasons on Real Housewives of Potomac. The wealthy socialite has alluded to wanting to start a family. The former pageant queen is married to the personal chef to the stars. What stars? But anyway, Chris Bassett, and the 35-year-old reality star does not share any children with her husband right now. The following tweet reads: "The evidence sits in the half-raised kids running around here, devoid of cognition and people skills, being raised by the TV and the iPad and the iPhone and their grandmother and everybody but you, because that shit is hard and you don't really want to do it. So pardon me while I take my time." Dillard closes her Twitter rant by asking the RHOP fans to stay out of her uterus. This was a rant that I wasn't prepared to give, but there you go. I know it may look like you own me because you watch my life play out in rotating 4-minute motion pictures on your media devices, but fall the F back from my uterus. Okay. So that's pretty much it with Candace going off on the people for speculating that she was pregnant. I was shocked that people was even speculating that she was pregnant because I didn't know that people was actually speculating that she was pregnant. I had no idea that people was even saying that she was pregnant. I'm just being honest. I didn't know that was even a thing. I didn't know that was even a rumor. I just know that people were trying to say that she got fired from the show, but not once did I ever think that they was sitting up here saying that she was pregnant. Like, I didn't know that people were saying that she was pregnant. But my thing about it is, girl, why does it even matter at this point? Like, why do you even care? Why is it such a big deal at this point? I don't think that it's a big deal. Like, pregnancy is pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like, okay, you're not pregnant. So the fuck what? Who cares? Like, that's really nothing to go off about. Being pregnant is not a bad rumor. You married, you got a spouse. That's nothing to really be upset about. I don't get it, but hey, to each his own. I just feel like Candace doesn't need to respond to everything. You know, she's been responding to every little rumor that's been coming out about her lately. But it is what it is. I just felt like the rant about her being pregnant or possibly being pregnant really wasn't that serious. You know, I don't think it was that deep. But pardon me for being a man, because I know some people gonna sit up here and tell me, well, you a man, you don't know what it's like for a woman and all that other stuff. I ain't got time. But next up is Genie from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Now, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City just concluded their season, their second season on Sunday night. And apparently there was a situation where Genie threw a drink at Mary and she went on Instagram to address her actions. And I got this from Reality Entertainment TV. That's an Instagram blog for the reality shows or whatever. And we already know that Genie was fired after being under fire for her racist remarks. And Mary has quit the show. And it's a chance that Jen Shaw might be going to jail. So we don't know how Housewives of Salt Lake City gonna go. But you know, I'm hot and cold with Salt Lake City, baby. Like I didn't know. I don't know what else to say. What else to say about that? Because you know I can't never sit still when it comes down to Salt Lake City because they always ruin it. Like I be trying to be there with like I've tried to be there for Salt Lake City. Like I was excited for Salt Lake City when it first came out, child. But it's just like, girl, what gives? You know what I'm saying? Like what really gives here? Because it's like, okay, I want to like this cast, but it's boring. You feel what I'm saying? But it's boring. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, but. This is what she had to say to defend herself. Now, she said, yellow skin, slanted eyes, mocking my accent, Jennie from the hood, and finally, little Asian. That was my breaking point. I did not throw the glass at anyone. I threw it on the floor. And I just want Genie to just shut up. We really don't care about your explanations at the end of the day. We really don't care about none of that. You sitting up here still trying to get some damn sympathy off of Mary and trying to paint her as a racist, but we've already seen that you are racist. We've already seen what you give. We already seen it already. So my thing is the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, get the fuck out of here. Like, we don't really care about your explanation. You threw a drink at that woman, and that's just that on that. And then you got people like Heather all up in your ear telling you to go over there and confront her and all that other stuff, making you look stupid. But you already look stupid anyway. You know what I'm saying? You look dumb anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So I'm not expecting anything from Genie. Genie's stupid anyway, so it is what it is. But you just keep on making yourself look stupid. Just keep on making yourself look stupid. Keep on making yourself look crazy. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. Go ahead and look crazy all you want to. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So don't nobody care about your explanation, like, period. Like, you're gonna do anything you possibly can to try to make yourself out to be like a non-racist and things of that nature, but we still gonna see you as a racist. You sitting up here talking about this and that. What did she say again? She talking about that was my breaking point. What was your breaking point when you was posting all that shit about Black Lives Matter and talking all that crap? Okay, girl, move on. Like NSYNC say, bye bye bye. So earlier today, while I was at work, I saw this article from the Neighborhood Talk, and apparently, Lil Boosie did another interview with DJ Flag. Why does DJ Flag keep interviewing Lil Boosie? Why do you keep interviewing Lil Boosie? Now, I don't like Lil Boosie, but that body looks right. That chocolate ass chest of his look nice right here. However, he interviewing Lil Boosie once again, and Lil Boosie got an album coming out that nobody knew he had coming out. And he was asked about some guest appearances on the album, and he only got one, but he said that everybody turned on him for the gay stuff and all this other shit. Like, people actions towards him has changed ever since the controversy that he has had going on since everything went down with the gay stuff with him and Lil Nas X. So what I'm about to do is I'm gonna play the audio from that, and then I'm gonna give my opinion, and then we're gonna move on to the last two stories of the day. So let me go ahead and pull up this audio real quick.
Album that's dropping on February 22nd. Two. Any big features?
Trouble.
Ah, okay.
No, I
Trouble.
don't fuck with too many people.
Actually, you rock with a lot of people. I'm not gonna say that.
No, not really. Since after all this gay shit, a lot of people kind of moved away from you because a lot of this gay shit.
Really?
Yeah.
So really? you actually felt, so there were people that were scheduled to do stuff with you, and they called you like, "Hey, man, you know, my manager."
They treading. You know, like niggas in the streets, you know, who ain't really, you know, niggas gonna tread. Niggas gonna tread, and you know, before you know it, we ain't talking no more. It's just, you know, after that shit, you know, I think a lot of labels told they people to just stay a kind of away from Boosie, you know, and I seen it on.
Okay, so that's pretty much the situation with Lil Boosie, basically saying that he feels like Artists turned their backs on him after his anti-gay rant, basically saying that the labels told their people to stay away from Boosie, and he saw it in everybody's actions. So basically, he's blaming this whole anti-gay stuff as the reason why he's not progressing as a rapper. But my question is, who was working with you before this? Who was? Besides Webby, who was working with you before this? And it's crazy to me because you don't think that people don't want to rock with you because of what you said in regards to you having some women give fellatio to your damn sons and nephews who are under the age of 15. You don't think that's part of the reason? What make you think that anybody wants to align themselves with someone that is hateful as you are, that sit up here and try to denounce a whole community of people, and even told a young man, a young black man who just so happens to be gay, Lil Nas X, to off himself? What make you think that anybody would want to have anything to do with you? And these people up here, some I'm gonna stand with Boosie. I'm gonna stick beside Boosie. Boosie keep it real. It's a lot of people that feel the same exact way as him, but they not gonna say it. So all of you people that's gonna stick beside him and gonna keep repping him, I hope y'all buy that album that's coming out. But I know better. I know better because y'all not gonna buy his music. As much as y'all sit up in those shade room comments and them neighborhood talk comments and be as toxic as fuck like him, y'all don't support nothing he do. Y'all not buying no albums from Lil Boosie. Y'all not buying no albums from no damn Lil Boosie. So please stop it. Stop it with the fuck shit, okay? Y'all love supporting this shit. That's what I'm saying. Y'all love doing it. I'ma stick beside him like all them women in the comments. I'm gonna stick beside him. You're gonna stick beside a man that hired some grown woman to give fellatio to a 12-year-old. You gonna support that? Y'all always supporting shit like that. Y'all supporting him because he homophobic and y'all agree with that same shit. I love how the homophobia jumps out of certain people when certain topics comes up. I love it when it happens. Show your real selves. Show them. Continue to show me who you really are. That's all I'm saying. I love it when it goes down. Keep on showing yourselves, honey. Keep on showing yourselves, baby. That's all I'm saying. I ain't with the bullshit. I'm just not. I ain't with it at all. Keep on showing yourselves to be fake. Keep on. Y'all love it. Y'all love to sit up here and praise this man and talk about how y'all gonna stand beside him. Keep standing beside this man. Keep on. You can stand beside him all you want to. I hope you buy that music. Stand beside him with your credit card, bitch, and then we'll talk about it then. Boosie need to go somewhere and sit down because who was working with you anyway? Who was sitting up here working with you anyway? And you think that people want to be affiliated with your ass after you set up here and did and said all that hateful ass shit to somebody? Like, boy, get the hell out of here. Next up is Sherri Sheppard. Now you know that Sherri Sheppard been in the news because she's been co-hosting, well, guest hosting Wendy Williams' show since she's been out. But now we all know that Sherri Sheppard got her own show coming out, and at this point, Sherri Sheppard has announced it. You know, her own talk show by the name of Sherri is coming out. So we about to get into the article from people.com. And after we get into this, we're going to talk about it for a little bit. Then we're going to go into the last story of the day. Now, Sherri Sheppard is set to host her very own talk show on Fox. Oh my God, I am so excited to have my dream come true and debut my very own talk show, Sherri, in the fall. I can't wait until I return to NY to host the show and merge everything I love from pop culture to talk to entertainment and comedy. I am thankful to Delmar Mercury and Fox for partnering with me on this show and look forward to this new journey, she said in a statement. Sheppard's new show will inherit the time slot of the Wendy Williams show. Sheppard and her producing partner, Juan Murray, will serve as executive producers along with executive producer and showrunner David Perler, who held similar roles for 12 out of 13 seasons of the Wendy Williams show. Sheppard, age 54, will be guest hosting the Wendy Williams show all this week. Sherri is a natural who proved her hosting skills for many years as a panelist on The View, on Fox's Dish Nation, and again this season as a popular guest host of Wendy. Denmark Mercury co-presidents Mortz Marcus and Ira Bernstein said in a statement. Like our viewers, we have been impressed by the unique comedic twist Sherri puts on her daily live hot topic segment. Her creativity and interactions with her guests, her love for the content and daytime fans is obvious, and we are excited to partner with her to create another long-term franchise, they said. This is also a bittersweet moment for us and our partners at Fox. We all have a great love and affinity for Wendy, who grew into a true icon during her 12 incredible seasons as the solo host of a live daily talk show, dishing on hot topics and interviewing celebrities. Since Wendy is still not available to host the show as she continues her road to recovery, we believe that it is best for our fans, stations, and advertising partners to start making this transition now. We hope to be able to work with Wendy again in the future and continue to wish her a speedy and full recovery, they concluded. Sheppard's return to daytime TV comes nearly 8 years after she was a permanent co-host on ABC's The View. Sheppard first became a guest co-host on The View in 2006 and shortly after was named a permanent co-host in 2007. Though she left the show in 2014, Sheppard made several appearances as a guest host during the following 2 years. In addition, she also has experience guest hosting other shows, including Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, To Tell the Truth, and recently she has been a co-host on Fox's Dish Nation. Sheppard's popularity as a TV host was evident last year when she filled in for Wendy Williams amid the latter's ongoing health struggles. Sheppard first filled in for Williams in November, and her turn as a guest host earned the Wendy Williams show its highest ratings of the season. I was thrilled to learn that my hosting week in November was so well received by the loyal viewers of this show. It's not easy to do what Wendy has successfully done for so many years. Sheppard said in a statement in part at the time. The Sex Lives and College Girls actress has guest host multiple times since. Sheppard previously told People in 2020 that hosting her own show was one of my dreams, adding, "When I got to host the Wendy Williams show by myself, it was like a dream." At the time, she added, "That was the one time I was not nervous because I knew that I could do it, and I went out there and made it my own show. It was one of the best experiences of my life, and I thank Wendy, and said, I just thank you for letting me stand in your size 11 shoes with my 9 foot just for 2 days to do a talk show. That was Sherri by myself." And I think that's also not taking what Wendy, I got to experience something that people can only dream about. As for Williams, her continued absence will remain for the rest of season 13, a source close to the situation previously told People earlier this month. Wendy won't be returning to the show for the rest of the season. Her healing is going slower than everyone had hoped. She continues to deal with a number of medical issues, including Graves' disease, and she and her team are taking it one day at a time, the source said. But reports of a stroke, drugs, and addiction issues or a dementia diagnosis are all false. Whether Wendy can return in the fall would depend on how her healing goes over the summer. Her health is the most important thing, the source added. Williams, age 57, experienced serious complications as a direct result of Graves' disease and her thyroid condition last year. And that was the people.com article about the former View co-host, Sherri Sheppard. And all I can say is, girl, get your money, get your position, and do what you got to do. That's all I can really say about it. I'm happy for Sherri Sheppard. I'm glad that she's able to get to host her own talk show. It's pretty evident that she has the capacity to do it and she can do it. I'm glad that she's going to prove to the people that she can do it. I'm just saying she can do it. Let her do her thug thizzle. I'm glad that she's going to do it. I'm glad that she's going to prove it. And like I said, she's already proved to the people that she can do it. She's already proved to the people, okay? So I just say let her do her. Give her her own show. She's already proved that she can do it. The highest ratings of the season was when she was co-hosting. Let her do it. And not saying that she will be able to take Wendy and what she's already done and accomplished, but let her do her. It's about time for Sherri to shine on her own, and I'm all the way here for it. Now, Wendy Williams, that's the last post of the last story of the day. Now, they were saying that Wendy Williams was speaking out about Sherri, the news about Sherri Sheppard getting her own show and everything like that. Okay, and the talk show rep spoke for Wendy Williams, put out a statement for Wendy Williams, but apparently that wasn't the case because there's been an update since I last got this story. So I'm finna go into the Jasmine brand because they got the very first story in here as well as the updated story. Okay, so this is what the first story said. Wendy Williams is speaking out, reacting to the latest talk show news. Earlier today, it was confirmed that her talk show would end and that Sherri Sheppard would have her own show, launching in the fall. The talk show host rep Howard Bragman says it's been a challenging time for Wendy as she deals with her health issues. She's incredibly grateful to Debmar Mercury and to Sherri and everybody else who has supported the show through this time. She, more than anyone, understands the reality of syndicated television, and you can't go to the marketplace and sell a show that's the maybe Wendy show. Wendy also appears to tease a possible return, as the statement adds. She understands why this decision was made from a business point of view, and she has been assured by Debmar Mercury that should her health get to a point to where she can host again, she should her desire be that she hosts again, that she would be back on TV at that time. Okay, so let me play Sherri Sheppard crying tears of joy as she announced her new show, and then we're gonna go into what Wendy really said. Okay, so here we go.
Knows that I am a woman of faith, and I want to say, 2004 to 2022, the answer when you're feeling like you have been forgotten, when you're feeling like people say no, it may not be no. God may be saying it's not time. And when God says, do you trust me? He don't need a lot of faith, just a little bit. And when God says it's so, it will be. Oh no, anybody.
Okay, so that was Sherri Sheppard crying tears of joy for getting her own show. So let's go into the updated story right now. So Wendy Williams has posted a message on social media denying that she allowed Bragman to speak on her behalf. And this is what the message stated. Okay, the message said, Mr. Bragman, although I appreciate your concerns and respect you immensely, I have not authorized you to make any statements on my behalf regarding my current status with Debmar Mercury. Again, thank you for your continuing concern and support. Okay, so that was pretty much it. All right. And girl, all I gotta say is this, baby. Wendy was not here for the BS. Wendy was not here for it, baby. Wendy was not here. Wendy wasn't here for it at all. At all. Wendy wasn't here for it. So basically, she don't need nobody speaking for her. We really don't know what's going on. All we know is that her team is making all these decisions and saying all this crazy stuff. Not really crazy stuff, but it's been so many different reports about her condition. One minute she got dementia, the next minute she on drugs, the next minute she can't breathe, she can't see, she don't know who nobody is. Then it's grave disease and thyroids. It's a lot going on with Wendy. It's a lot. And if she's able to, I need for her to speak for herself, because a lot of this stuff that's been coming out has not been credible, because it's been so many different stories that's been coming out. You know what I mean? So many different stories, and we don't know what to believe at this point. But all I know is that we'll see what's really going on here. We'll see what the tea really is. But one thing is for certain, like I said already on my other video, I think that Wendy should look into going into the podcasting field. I think that would be very good for her. I think that she can go back to the old school Wendy, like most people want her to, really give the unfiltered, unalterated tea and do what she wants to do with that. I think that would be wonderful for Wendy. I'm just being real. I think that would be great for Wendy. So going to the podcast game where you can film from home and do your thug thizzle from home, and you ain't got to worry about nobody else trying to do nothing for you. You know what I mean? You ain't got to be feared to say whatever you want to say. Put it on Apple Music because I listen to it, okay? But with that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty by Nature. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Also, click that notification bell whenever, so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. If you want to follow me on social media, my Twitter and my Instagram will be down below. Now, because I do follow back on Instagram, if you want me to follow you back on Instagram, all you got to do is hit me up on Instagram in the DMs with the hashtag Mrs. Team Scotty, and I would definitely follow you back. With that being said, you guys, your boy's out of here until my next video. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.